We are in downtown Toronto at Rogers Centre, getting you set for this edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
And Dan D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot. Standing in now, Janeski Fargas, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Sonny Gray is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5. which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fargas will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second basemen aren't typically where you expect to have one of your better hitters.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
That is good. Right,
stepping in next, Bryce Harper. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Here's Jimenez going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Eloy Jimenez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he sets him down swinging. Eloy Jimenez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Jamer Candelario comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 8. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Now the pitch. Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so
There's a lot of positives going on right now.
1-1 the count now. A ball and 2 strikes the count to Ryan McMahon.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone just 2 for 13.
The designated hitter, Marcell.
Here's the first pitch.
Ozuna.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Gray into his motion. Here's the 0-2.
Count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Ozuna is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's George Springer as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Hit to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. McMahon has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So it was a swinging strike 3. Manny Pena is retired to kick off the inning. Next to stand in is Chase Strumpf. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And now in the box, Jose Iglesias trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now here is Aaron Hicks. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. So far this season, Hicks has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. fouled away. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting eighth.
Up next, Travis d'Arnaud. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. To short, hit hard. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate now is Janeshwi Fargas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Mookie Betts will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Texas leaderboard to find that his current total is tops on the ball club in that department. Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 down. 2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. And Now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, JAYS back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, if this pitcher's going to live in the outer half of the plate, then you're going to have to dive out there and get it, and that's exactly what he did. Hey, that's a heck of a job right there, going the other way after seeing 3 pitches on the outer half.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts to the track, to the wall. You can kiss it goodbye. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
George Springer the next to hit.
Number 4, George.
As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Number 31. Aaron.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here.
And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Iglesias gets down to make the play. What a play. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And standing in is the DH, Paul DeYoung. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. Down.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So bases are empty with one gone, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
1-0.
And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Hicks is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Manny Pena will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit sharply on the ground. Anderson brings it in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Blue Jays are running away with it here. It's now a 5-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Ramon Urias. Fouled away. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Now back, second base.
Next to bat for Toronto, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. The pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Giving chase is Jimenez. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Nestor Cortes Jr., a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night. And that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Striding in is Chase Strumpf. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Oh, and he whiffs on it at first. It's right by him into right.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. On the ground up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next up is Janeski Fargas. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. A man at third with 1 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Ready with the 0-1. Fargas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just hung in there on that one. Low and inside with the breaking ball, as that causes him to back up a bit.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And that misses 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long Gone. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You know, D-Row, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 31.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there on the first. So a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So one gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Next to dig in, Travis d'Arnaud. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, J.D. Davis. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And now the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jimenez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Rangers 1. So stepping in is Jamer Candelario. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Noah Ramirez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 41. Noah Ramirez.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch.
Nope. Okay. Ball, that's off the plate.
2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So next to the plate for Texas, Ryan McMahon will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here comes the 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. McMahon at second with 2 down. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Ramon Urias.
The shortstop, Ramon Urias.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Now to the plate, here is Tim Anderson. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Matt Strom comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for Texas, number 55, Matt.
To the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, and it's fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A bullet to first base, and now they'll tag him out between first and second. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Chase Strumpf.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Jose Cisnero will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. 1-1 the count. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he comes on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. 1 out, nobody on. Line softly toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Behind 0-2 now. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Anderson picks it up, and that's the second out. Digging in next, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Iglesias at third with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. And now, George Springer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The first baseman,
and stepping
17.
in, Rhys Hoskins.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Can we be honest here? That was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. You can kiss it goodbye. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Slow little grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It is now 8-1. Dane Dunning comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now that.
Stepping up is Jeimer Candelario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Marco Gonzalez earns win number 15 on the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Sonny Gray permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Jays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-2. They now have won 14 consecutive games. The Bo Sox got 11 hits overall as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. Austin Slater plated 3 runs on the day as the Royals claimed the victory over the Orioles 5-2. Griffin Canning got the W and now has 5 this year as Atlanta pulled away from the Rays 6-2. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-3. The Tigers held their opponent to just 2 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 1-0. The Seattle Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 5-3. The A's swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they bested the visiting